Hello and welcome back to All the Mods 2. In the last episode I got some emeralds from the village and I do want to carry on with that. I think actually from a while ago, oh no, I think I must have gone through it. I thought I had a bit more in the way of resources. I've actually got a machine block here for some reason. I don't know why that's in there. But yeah, so there are things which are kind of pressing. This is getting pretty full, so we're going to need to fill that up soon. Let's look at the usages for emeralds. So, yeah, basically I can get involved with deep resonance more easily. The storage module tablet. I haven't looked at the RF tool storage, but it may be an interesting thing, right? Like if you've got something stored in the storage module, then you may be able to import it. And there's lots of things like I'm considering like how I might want to do this. And of course there's RF Tools Control. What I'm going to be doing with that, not this one, but with RF Tools Control, actually, the Dimension Builder is actually possible to make now I think about it. But yeah, the stuff with the sorting and all that, I want to do RF Tools Control and then deep resonance and like mix it with refined storage. I'm going to be doing that like separately. Basically, if you're wondering what the sort of strategy or path or whatever I'm taking on my channel at the moment is, what it is going to probably do mainly this series, I guess. I don't know. Obviously, I don't know about any particular series because I never know when I can when it just won't work or whatever. But yeah, let me look at this. So yeah, but yeah, basically it'll be this series, and then like I'll do stuff with like RF Tools Control. I'm thinking about Steve's Factory Manager, custom NPCs, all that sort of stuff. The redstone map, just so you know, you guys are aware about this sort of stuff. Okay, cleric armorer. I haven't actually got an armorer. Yeah, it's not that useful what it's telling me there. So I'm curious to see, like, I did actually get, there was one thing in the village, I didn't notice this, but there was actually a piece of greenhouse glass. I believe if I'm curious to see if it will affect, say, the growth of this potato. So let's just do something like this. So I think I could just do it like there, can I? I can't tell if that's... Is it too close? Maybe it's too close. Let's just do it one higher. I'll do it there. So that should be literally... That is right above the potato. So I'm going to be curious to see if that potato in particular seems to grow fast. I'm not sure. Maybe it's something to do with sunlight as well. What's going on here? Oh yeah, I made a load of refined iron. And only this thing only just bloody woke up. Okay, so yeah, so emeralds are used for a variety of stuff. I've got harvestcraft now. So harvestcraft, this is actually a thing now, toad in the hole, which is pretty cool. This is actually a dish that I actually do eat. So recently some of these you know, more kind of like traditional dishes were added, which is pretty cool, because these are all very nice dishes. I do actually just like Yorkshire pudding. They probably haven't got like mashed. No, is there mashed? Oh yeah, I do like mashed sweet potatoes as well actually. Garlic mashed potatoes also nice. Yeah. And so yeah, so my feeling is like that. Here's the thing. Traditionally, right, you would always go for the jelly sandwich options, right? Because of the curve with the yeah. So you really would need peanuts for that stuff. Yeah, luckily I kind of know a decent amount about this mod, so I believe you can also bone meal the logs. Some of these, the well, you can actually. I'm pretty sure with the well you can fill up water buckets with that. That might be used. That might be a nice little thing to have. if I just want to get a quick water bike. It's always nice to have a block like this, I think. I can probably just grab an iron quickly. That will fuck up this, but oh well. So yeah, so I'm pretty sure, for instance, if I have this well here and take a bucket, yeah, you see, that's the thing. I do want to have stuff along here. Let me just check it. Yeah, there we go. You see, that's going to give me instant water every time, so that's pretty awesome. So what I could do is I could do a liquid node on it, not a node, a liquid. It would be this, wouldn't it? What's it called again? Yeah, I never actually considered this generator. I'm going to be looking at various auto crafting recipes as well. We've got flesher. What's that? Flesher? Pressure pipes as well. There's another one I forgot to look at. Interesting. I do wonder, like, what resources I can get from embers, though. Let me look at embers. There does seem to be a lot of cool stuff. Oh wow, what is this? Lead with stone. Yeah, the thing is, this strikes me as a bit like immersive engineering, but I think there's some weird stuff going on as well. Yeah, I mean the weaponry looks pretty ember shards. So what do you just? I think you might just a bin. I could make a bin, couldn't I? The problem is I don't think I can make iron plates at the moment with Tech Reborn. That should just be a recipe in the compressor there, I think. I think so. Yeah, it's not looking good though. But yeah, let me just and roots. How's roots getting along? What's that? Thatch is from straw. How do you get straw? You smelt grass and get straw. Huh. Isn't that an interesting recipe? I do want to work on a recycler though. Let me try and get a recycler because I've got this blast furnace. It's obviously a tier high. You know what the problem is? Is that I would like to. I don't like to go up. I don't see why. I would probably prefer like the dragon egg one. I can't get. Lightning rod I could get. The problem is. Oh, that's interesting. That tells me something about the. You see, without a storm maker, I don't know how I'm going to even use that. There's basically no way to generate huge amounts of power. Blast input rate is 512. The thermal generator does still like a good bet, and I kind of don't want to do it. You know what it is with this blast furnace is that I don't want to what's that? Why? Where? I don't even. I really don't understand the tier system. I'm going to need to do some testing to see what is going to connect without blowing up. But like, look, if this is an output rate of 512 and it's tier low. Yeah, the output rate is 512. Yeah, definitely the thermal generator is looking interesting. So let's get some Invar maybe. That might be a good idea. So it's just going to be iron and nickel in an alloy furnace. Let's just do that quickly. Well, my power just goes away again. Now, is this working on this thing? I wonder. It doesn't seem to be doing much. I don't know. Fuck it. You know what? It's no. I don't really want to get into actually additions. I just don't see the point really. It's not really a mod that I have that huge amount of interest in. So I've got the emeralds, and let's just could make a dimension builder as well. Feature absorber. Here's the thing though, I won't be able to get anything at all until I get those these things. Not this stuff. This stuff is I'm not going to find the shard ore. I'm not going to find dimensional shards. The only way I'm going to find them is if I go into one of those. There's just 9 iron in a compressor making iron plate. Let's have a look. I've got some refined iron there. Fortunately, I've got how much iron? Yeah, fortunately, I've got a little bit of iron from the quarry, so I'm not in terrible shape there. This is all right. Oh yeah, literal ascension is back as well. Yeah, so if you look at the copper cable, right? Energy transfer 512. Tier is low. But in the blast furnace, input rate 512. Tier is high. But I bet if I put if I just stuck the blast furnace on here, it would just blow up. 100% it would blow up. And I'm not going to do that. I will have to test it because I still don't really understand the energy tiers system. Yeah, think about it. What's the point of saying energy transfer? I think what it's saying is this cable can transfer up to 512, but this needs a minimum of 512. I have a feeling that the MV transformer might be what I want here. Maybe not. Maybe if I just use an LV transformer, I might get away with it. Because of course this should be yeah, because basically say if I reverse that, it'll be input 112, output 512. Sorry, input 128, output 512. And if you look at some of the machines I've already got, say like the alloy furnace, input 128. So we sort of know, basically I know that this is taking an input of 128. So if I just reverse the LV you know what, I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to reverse the LV transformer. Let me just see if I can make the LV transformer. What am I missing? Just wood. Well, that shouldn't be a problem. Because I'm pretty sure this will work. Let me just look at the interface for it. Oh, there's no interface. Is it really only one way? I'm so used to the industrial craft one that I was thinking maybe I could... Let me just see if I can swap it around. prepared to put this in here, at least not in this mode. The funny thing is, another way I could do it I'm just worried about the tier. You see, if I put this in here, I'm pretty sure if I just put this, the other thing I could do as well is just put that next to the MFSU, put it directly next to this thing, then it would no way blow up because it doesn't. This stuff doesn't blow up. But oh well. But yeah, let's make a market as well. I can definitely make that. Let's not use this wool though. Can I just use any wool? I wonder if I can use this one. Yeah, I mean that wool I haven't even... Yeah, I mean that's a good way to get rid of that. So I got 4 emeralds. Let's see what I could buy here. I'll just buy what I believe is useful. We're getting there. Okay, I'll take one of those. Not you. So we'll get peanut. No. I'm curious about gold. What about oats? Yeah, oats might be not a bad idea. I don't know. I'll hold off on oats. They're definitely a thought there. I'm not going to go for the berry situation. Now what about potato? Sweet potato. Could do it with some ginger maybe. Yeah. Could get some sweet potato. Except for all my emeralds are now gone. No. That sucks that it's like that. It's just bugged out. This is why I don't use the first version. Oh well, to be honest I do need to see the villagers anyway. Got one I suppose. The cinnamon set thing, that's one I want. Yeah. What's that? Oh yeah, that's the power gen, isn't it? I do need that cinnamon sapling though. Where? Oh. I don't know. Unfortunately, the emeralds just disappear, which is a bit annoying. Does happen though, unfortunately. Anyway, until yes, no, no, they've just gone, haven't they? Oh well, fuck it. All right then. So yeah, I'm going to come back in next episode anyway. So thanks for watching.